Okay, here we are in central London at the Spice Live Pub, and I'm here with Lion Sex.
How you doing, man?
Jeff and Davey, and I just played a little showcase gig here. How was it for you guys?
It was cool, man.
We always love to rock out.
Yeah, no, it was awesome to come down here and get such a good reaction. We were really pleased. Really.
It makes a nice change, really, because sometimes you play at the clubs, but it makes a big difference.
Makes
Soon up in the afternoon, in the pub.
When you look like we do, you either get one reaction or the other, so it's good to get a good one, basically.
And the reason why we're here, really, I'll say you're here to write an album, Get In. And, Get In. And November 21st, is that worldwide?
Yeah.
Tell everybody, what's the music like? How would you describe your sound?
Okay, well, our sound is everything since man or woman or person was able to work out how to plug in an electric guitar and get a little bit of distortion in it up to now, with the twist of the fact that we've heard everything that's been before, and we're totally straight up honest about everything. So that's basically it.
I think we're trying to sort of bring together this sort of, we are now in 2011, and there's a lot of rock that has gone. And there's a lot of like genre slicing in rock, and it's like you can't be doing this, you can't be that. And we're trying to sort of bring it together a little bit. I'm not saying we're achieving it, but we're trying to do that. And so
we're just the truth of it is we're just making the music we want to make.
Yeah, having fun. We want people to have fun.
Yeah.
You know? Do you know what I mean? We want people to come out to a rock show, have fun.
Well, so you're at an age where you grew up like the Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue, but also the Pearl Jams and stuff. You sort of combine the two.
Exactly. There's been a lot of great bands. It's like I said before, it's like we could be as influenced by Whitesnake and Slipknot. You know what I mean? And we're into all those sort of things, but it's not like we want to go out there and be Slipknot. We want to sort of bring back. It's not like we're trying to be retro. We just want to bring back that vibe that seems to have existed, where people.
Well, anything. Even Led Zeppelin, when they started, they listen to the blues, so they just play the blues.
Exactly.
You just go for the rest of what you've heard.
I think it'd be disingenuous to yourself if you sort of say, no, we can't do anything. You know. Like nowadays, there's a lot of temptation to say, well, you can't do that because it's been done or whatever. But you've got to like look at the influences. You've got to look at what's good and what's been good, and keep it going. Because otherwise, it'll die and there won't be anything left.
So in many ways, it started out like you're from Milton Keynes.
Yeah, right.
Which is, I don't know, you call it the rock and roll capital of the world or not.
We like to think it is, man. Because we've seen, the bowl. We've got the bowl in Milton Keynes. I remember being like a kid and going up to the outside the bowl and listening to Bon Jovi playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I thought when you first got into rock, it was actually Guns N' Roses, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. They are the staple, aren't they? They are the staple.
That was the proper Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I mean,
we love Chinese democracy as well.
Yeah, actually. It's very
I think
gems on that.
I think it's I mean, I think like there's been a lot of through the 90s and the noughties, there's been a lot of playing down on the sort of image side of things and the fun side of things, really. So that seems a shame.
Do you think that's something missing? Like I say, like the 80s, you had great stuff like the Motley Crue, the Guns N' Roses. It's all about decadence and having a good time. And that's lacking in many ways.
Well, I mean, coming from someone that wasn't maybe there at the time, but looking at it, it seems like in the 80s you had that kind of decadent, everyone's having fun. And in the 90s it suddenly cuts off into a
everyone's got
everyone's and in the 2000s it's got some great metal bands, but I think the sort of you sort of lowered, we've got a little metal, we want a bit of metal and we've got that influence, but to have it as a sort of, without sounding like a, but commercial like rock band, I just don't think there's that many about. So
the truth of it is, people, by the very name of it, enjoy having a good time. And if you can bring that to people visually and with our music, and just by creating that party atmosphere, then people are going to enjoy that. And the bottom line is, we do it because that's what we enjoy. We enjoy having a party, we enjoy dressing how we dress, and we enjoy making music.
And if you don't enjoy doing it, what's the point of doing it?
Exactly.
It's like, I went a couple of years ago to Winestown, like you've got like Def Leppard one night, you've got Slipknot the other night, and the party bands, the sort of party bands, or the bands where people they are people that are from the 80s at the end of the day. You've got
the bands did go down the best actually.
Exactly, yeah. It's great. It's great being there. I loved every minute of Def Leppard, but you watch and think, it would be wicked to have a band that wasn't like 20 years old doing that, do you know what I mean? Like, it would just be good, because otherwise things go down a route where that's deemed not cool or something.
I must ask you about the name. Lion Sex is a beastly name. Why Lion Sex?
Okay, well basically what happened was I'd met Davey and his brother JJ, and we talked about forming a band. We had no idea what we were going to call it. I went to sleep one night and I had a dream where
I don't know where this is going.
King Bon King John of Jovi came to me in my dream and said he looked remarkably like Jesus in this dream, although you can definitely tell it was John Bon.
I think he like Jesus, and it must have been like
it had the long hair. He had, like, you wouldn't dream about John and him have short hair, would you? Like that'd be sort of against God or something. But like he came to me and he told me what you got to do is you got to form it and call it Lion Sex. So we just went with it.
And what was great about what he said was like, what is good about our name, we thought as well, we agreed. Yeah, like, people remember it. I think you need a name that people remember because, there's a lot of band names. I mean, I'm not having a go at people. I always have a go at people.
It's a name you won't forget.
Yeah, exactly. You want people to remember you.
It's not offensive, and you will remember it. Yeah. And it's just it kind of sums up the sort of part thing. Like, and we lions are. It wasn't thought of in this respect, like, oh yeah, you've got to have lions because they're like the king of the jungle or whatever. But when you put it all out, it's like it does sum us up. It's a little bit risque, but only if you look at it that way. And the majority of it is just fun and just something you're going to know.
I think the thing that really sold it is it's got sex in the title.
It worked for the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there is no other band other than the Sex Pistols.
And the line has bigger bollocks and...
I mean, like, I'm not saying we're the Sex Pistols, but it's just like, I think they had the right idea there, to be honest, and I think it was proven by history.
Let's talk about you, Jeff, because you're no stranger to the big stage.
What?
Here in the West End.
I wondered how long this
I had to bring it up. You mean it yourself in the bio, and you have played the play. There's nothing to be afraid of, ashamed of.
He's a big hero. He's a big hero.
A good learning curve.
I think he taught me
told me how to roll.
Was there too many broken hearts in the world?
What a song! What a song! We should cover that.
And not only that, but also you did a little job on the side. You went for Formula 1. How's the man your age get to that?
I'm pretty good on my knees.
Jeff, he won't admit it, but he raced as a child. Well, a growing child. Okay, to his basically,
it's a wonderful world anyway.
My family are into motorsport. They always have been, and it's in my blood. I love anything that will go fast, basically. And before there was a chance of me. Before I saw the light and realised that actually you could be really cool as a rock singer. Like I was,
he could have been racing against Hamilton now.
Well, no, I couldn't at all because I didn't have the money they had. But what I did do is I wanted to be a part of motorsport, and so I got into Formula 1, and that's kind of what I did basically. Like, it's cool, and it's the kind of side of me that people don't
take you around the world?
No. I'm a factory-based man.
We come from where we come from. Well, Milton Keynes with
Red Bull Racing.
If you go up, they've got Silverstone just up the road, basically, so there's a lot of things around there.
Anyone that wants to work in motorsport, what I did is I literally walked. I went to Silverstone and I knocked on the doors of the units and I said, "Does anyone want some work experience?" And eventually someone said, "Yeah, all right." And I've been earning more than my friends.
So you had to knock on them consistently for 2 days. Like, all right,
but that's always a bit of advice to give anyone. It's something you want to do. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Exactly. Exactly. And I tell you, it's funny that we come to that because that for me is what Lion Sex is all about. It's all about just I've done rubbish jobs where you work with someone and it's like, I've been here 13 years and I hate every second of it. Do something else. If you want to do something, go out and do it. Like, no one is stopping you from doing it. I know everyone has bills and stuff like that.
Everyone's got an excuse, but
if you want to do something, just go out and do it because only you can make it happen. Only you will be there at the end of the day. And only you is going to be pissed offer yourself if you didn't fucking do it. Like, and that is it. That is it.
So does this attitude come across in your songs? Do you know about this?
Totally. That's what we are. That's what we are. We're 5 guys that just are doing what we want to do and loving every second of it.
I think so. I think
despite what people tell us.
I think with Jeff's voice, I think he's a great voice and stuff. So I think there's a lot to be said for sort of believing in himself and believing in what he wanted to do. Because if we hadn't done that, we wouldn't even be here. Because like we basically, if Jeff couldn't sing like he can sing, we would be here. But that's one point. You might not have done that unless you come out and wanted to do that. And there's got to be people all around the country now that can sing.
I've got to tell you something really funny. When I was a kid and I was doing my singing as a kid, my first thing was that I got dragged around churches having to sing Silent Night on Christmas morning. Now, do it. Imagine how high pitched that is.
Yeah.
I was like, it was terrible. It's terrible. But I got to 16, I started smoking, I got cool, and then my voice dropped, and bingo. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, you got to do what you want to do. You just got to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I think so.
So, what's the plans for the Lion Singers? The album comes out November 21st on Cargo Universal, which not bad. Universal. How'd that deal come about?
Pretty good. Well, basically, we sort of we had a bit of
Anthony Ward helped us out.
Yeah, Anthony Ward on Radio Caroline, which is obviously a world famous radio station, but it's currently doing the rounds, it's doing well on DAB and stuff. He proper pushed us, got us to Steve and Colin, who own White Trap Records. They basically helped us to put it out through Universal, basically. So it's a great deal for us because basically we sort of recorded it off our own backs essentially. Didn't set up our own label down like that, but basically through Peter pushing this, and just that's how things work, someone will pick it up and then push it and then someone else will hear it, and that's kind of what happened really. And now we're just hoping that people will like it, do you know what I mean? Because they seem to like it, they might be bullshit, I don't know.
We've got the other 2 or so albums written, so we've got a lot of stuff. We just need the money to like it. So we're hoping this. Please buy it. Please buy it.
I think we've got some aside from me on the bass, I think we've got some really talented people in the band.
It's a great show today.
Please enjoy it. Please enjoy it.
And the new songs, I'm not a songwriter, but they sounded pretty cool. I think it's pretty good. I mean, we've got touring to do, obviously. So we're touring in December, and we're going to be touring in January.
And it's like a club tour,
well, yeah. I mean, we sort of started small. We're trying to get bigger and bigger. Big agents at the minute are getting it's hard to get a big agent in the record deal. So but basically we're hoping that the sort of impact we make will just have a few repercussions and maybe get some better gigs, get onto some bigger festivals.
Of course, you've got to start the bar and work your way into the top.
Yeah, support tour would be lovely.
At the end of the day, we've done a load of gigs in the past few years. We've done so many gigs, like toilet gigs. We've been toileted out. But what we haven't done is we haven't really headlined the toilet.
Yeah.
So before Christmas, we're going for the toilets. Basically, we're legging it to the toilets. We're doing them. We're doing the smaller venues, and they're all, I say toilets, but they're all good venues. Great venues. These venues are keeping music alive.
I'm going to get a plug in. 1st of December we're in Wakefield. 2nd, 3rd we're in Wales.
Snooty Fox.
Yeah, Snooty Fox great venue.
Where are we in Wales?
Wales, we're in Patriot Crumlin, and we're in the Duke in Neath, which they're both pubs and they're great. They're really good.
I believe you got Dated London on the 4th.
Yeah, on the 4th we're at the Purple Turtle. That's a Sunday, but you can't come down.
There's no excuses. It's always a good night out on Sunday at Purple Turtle.
Exactly. You've got to come down to Camden on Sunday night.
And then where else are we? 7th we're
in Manchester, Retro Bar. We're at Birmingham.
15th we're in Birmingham. Heaven hell.
But it's a good night. I know it sounds, but it's
have we got Durham?
Doing Durham on the 18th. On the live land.
Sounds like it's on the whole country.
Yeah, we're going to go all the way around the country, and then we're going to hopefully hit Europe a bit in the new year. Then we're going to come back, and by that time we're going to blast it. So we're going to play.
Well, I'm so excited to quickly wrap this up. So, it's been fantastic talking to you. The album's called Get In. November the 21st. Go and get it. Get in. All the best for the future. Get it. Thank you very much. Nice talking to you.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
So we're probably the worst people to interview because we just like talking.
I was just trying to get it just for a YouTube clip. But in the
Just
end,
like talking.